getting ready to leave Ashland, and we're getting back to trail in the back of a bus. Hello, you hoodlums! Hi! Woohoo!
I know. Go, baby. Lithia Springs Resort. Hey, we could have stayed there. At the Lithia.
Go.
Feifei.
Go.
Feifei.
This one's called the bus stop. The city bus stop. Ed Cox was driving home from work in a rainstorm while he waited for a traffic light to change.
Well, yesterday we decided to do 24 miles, and I got off to a late start and I was going really slow all day because my feet hurt, and I ended up doing a bit of a night hike to get to camp on time, and then this morning we were only going to do 22 and a half, but because I didn't sleep much last night, I ended up sleeping in this morning, and none of us actually left camp until like 10:30, 11 a.m. So we're looking at the same night hike tonight just to get to camp on time, which is fine. I slept in. But yeah, we're back to night hiking. And that's like 12 and a half miles from where we started this morning. We've all kind of been joking around like, let's go to the cabin and sleep there. Even though it's only 12 miles. But because we left at like 11, it's like the normal time we'd normally stop anyway. And we kind of been saying if we get to the cabin turn off and Buzz, who was the fastest in our group by far, if Buzz is still there, then maybe we'll stay there. Because like none of us expect Buzz to be there by the time we show up. But we've just shown up and Buzz is there taking a nap. So we might be stopping at 12 and a half miles, which would be fabulous.
Now we all know, so we're all like... Quit filming me. Where is this log gonna land? Watch out, Chance. Oh.
So I was super stoked yesterday when the guys all decided that they wanted to stop at the cabin and call it an early day because my feet were hurting. And it turns out everyone's kind of hurting a bit right now, which is a bit weird, but we decided to call it an early day, stay at the cabin, which is cool. The one thing I didn't see coming, which I should have seen coming, is that to make up for a short day yesterday, they all want to do a 30 today. So it's 6:30 a.m. and I'm walking, trying to get a head start because they probably won't get out of there for another 2 hours at least. That way I'm not doing too much night hiking tonight. But it's cold this morning. It's really cold. So yeah, here's to a 30. The trail is now just covered in rocks. It's super weird because we just went from forest to all of this everywhere. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's kind of cool. So we ended up not going 30. I told the guys the night before that I would do 21 to the water and then stop there, and then if they want to do the 30, then that's fine. But I kind of guessed that by halfway through the day my feet would be hurting a lot, which they were, and I didn't want to do it. And then we got to lunch, and they were throwing around the idea of doing 32, and I kind of just flat out was like, no, I'm not doing that. No, absolutely not. And so we compromised on 26. So it's 26 miles instead of 30, which is doable. Woohoo! Water. 6:30 in the morning. All of a sudden it's gotten really cold every morning, so I'm freezing, and we're in mosquito hell. They've been trying to bite through my clothes this whole time, but yeah, they're everywhere and they're in swarms and it's horrible. So it's the middle of the day now, and the mosquitoes have let up a little bit because we're on the ridge. They're still swarming every time we sit down. But it's gotten really hot out, and I'm still in my windbreaker and my sleeping pants, so I'm sweating, and I think I'm going to sit down and just switch back to my normal outfit and let the mosquitoes have at it. So I've got to pick between one or the other, and it's just too hot. One of the best parts of the hiking day is coming around a corner. Some great views and snow. Good. Yeah, so the snow, where's my finger? Snow came over this part. And there's this ridge walk over here. And then it switches back. It comes back down over here. But this part right here was super steep. Just compared to what we've done. There's a few slide marks. But then there were also footsteps that went down this way. And it looks like someone glissaded down that. But the boys are all ahead of me. They've already made it to lunch. And I'm running a bit behind, so I just went that way, across that, down that part, and then just came down this this rock. And then it's pretty much smooth sailing from here. There are blowdowns everywhere, and the trail is just trying to weave around them, but it's It's a lot of hopping over trees today. So we're on our way into Crater Lake today. We're only 12 miles away this morning, and I've got a box there for resupply, and it's got new shorts in it. I've got these from the beginning, but they're getting a bit big, so I've got new shorts, which I'm super excited for. So this is pretty cool. Coming up to Crater Lake, and there's a bunch of snow to walk over, but it's not like, it's just like this. But someone has done the awesome job of drawing arrows in. That way you don't need to rely on your maps and keep pulling those out, because I've just been following these arrows. Look at this. That's awesome.
It's very, very cool. Like astounded.
It's like 5 miles across.
The whole thing is?
Well, I got the
Oh wow.
I'm gonna hit it with a giant rock.
Oh! Oh boys.
Pull up your game, bro.
But you gotta start shot putting.
Oh. Here's one.
So we're in Crater Lake, and I went to pick up my package with everyone else, and it wasn't there. They said they didn't get it yet, and to check again today, which is Sunday, so obviously they're not going to get it today, so we're waiting until Monday. But I had my housemate track the package and have found out that it hasn't left Denver, and even though we paid for 2-day shipping, the past 5 days they have been sending it out of Denver and back into Denver, and out of Denver and back into Denver, and it hasn't left the post office. And I'm here waiting for it, and it's still in Denver. The tracking info literally just says Denver left, Denver arrived, Denver left, Denver arrived. And I'm furious, and I can't call them because it's Sunday, and I can't do it online because it won't let me change an address or anything online, and the whole thing's just fucked, and I'm pissed off. So now that I have to resupply at the convenience store at the national park, here are my dinner and lunch options. I can have ramen, or a cup of noodles, or one of these mac and cheeses, but that is their only dinner and lunch meal options.